Hello and welcome to another episode of Foreign Love. My name is Deborah and I am one of the visa advisors of Enhanced Visa who assists in processing for fiancé, spouse, and tourist visa applications. If you and your girlfriend or boyfriend are separated by distance and you both feel that you are perfect for each other and both of you look forward to spending the rest of your days together, this video is just for you. As a matter of fact, there are several inquiries from foreign clients on how they bring their Filipino girlfriend or Filipino boyfriend to the country. And you might be one of those person who asked the same question. Well, you're in luck, as we'll be discussing today on how you can bring your partner to the United States. Before we continue, if you have any questions you'd like us to answer, feel free to comment down below, for we are regularly monitoring our comment section for interesting inquiries. Who knows, your question might get featured in our next episode. While we're at it, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like this video. We appreciate your support and will work harder to provide relevant and quality content. And now, let's get into our topic for today. If you are a citizen of the United States, you may bring your girlfriend or boyfriend to marry and become a permanent resident in the country through a non-immigrant fiancé visa, which they call K1 or non-immigrant visa. The fiancé or K1 non-immigrant visa is for the foreign citizen fiancé of a United States citizen. The K1 visa permits the foreign citizen's fiancé to travel to the United States and marry his or her U.S. citizen fiancé or sponsor within roughly 3 months following their arrival. Then, the foreign fiancé of the U.S. citizen sponsor will apply to transition to permanent resident status. The fiancé visa allows a foreign partner to move and marry in the United States. While this may sound like an easy thing to do, but this visa application, however, must meet the requirements of an immigrant visa. While love can be so true and powerful, if you want to be together in the United States, you still have to follow immigration guidelines. And here are some of the requirements. First, you or your fiancé has to be a U.S. citizen. Your fiancé is only eligible to bring you to the United States if he or she is a United States citizen. In case you are wondering, this is not only limited to those who are natural-born U.S. citizens, but also to those who obtained a U.S. citizenship. If you or your fiancé is a U.S. citizen, the initial steps of your application for fiancé visa will go smoothly. Second, you need to have the intent to marry. The United States of America wants to know that you are going to get married once you are admitted to the country. You and your fiancé must have the intention to marry one another within 90 days or around 3 months of your fiancé's admission to the United States on a K1 non-immigrant visa. Now, you might ask, should we get married in the United States before we move permanently to the country? The answer to that would be yes. More than the intent, they expect admitted applicants to get married within the time that they have allotted. If you fail to marry within 90 days, your K1 visa expires after 6 months. Normally, your fiancé must leave the United States at the end of 6 months if you do not marry. If they do not depart, they will be in violation of U.S. immigration law. This may result in removal or deportation and could affect their future eligibility for U.S. immigration benefits. Now, let's proceed to the next requirement. Both of you must be legally free to marry. Being legally free to marry means that the applicant and sponsor are both single. If either of them has any previous marriages, it must be legally terminated by divorce, death, or annulment. Otherwise, you won't be able to get married and you won't be eligible for a fiancé visa. Lastly, have met physically with your fiancé. You have to make sure that you have physically met with your fiancé within the last 2 years before submitting the petition. Now, let's run through the process on how to bring your fiancé to the United States. The process of bringing your fiancé to the United States involves U.S. citizenship and immigration services, known as USCIS, the U.S. Department of State, DOS, and U.S. Customs and Border Protection, CBP, to ensure that the whole process is thoroughly checked and correctly followed. So, the first step is petition for fiancé. In this step, you will file Form I-129F, Petition for LN Fiancé, and this form asks USCIS to recognize the relationship between you and your fiancé. The second step, application for visa. The approved Form I-129F will be forwarded to the National Visa Center and to the U.S. Embassy or Consulate, where your fiancé will go through with a medical examination, interview, and of course, the visa issuance. Third step, marriage. Once the K-1 non-immigrant visa is issued, your fiancé can now travel to the United States and be admitted at the port of entry while the K-1 non-immigrant visa is valid. You and your fiancé now have 90 days to marry each other. Fourth and the last step, adjustment of status. Subsequent to getting married within 90 days, your spouse, then fiancé, may apply for a green card by filing Form I-485, application to register permanent residence or adjust status. Once approved and after all this, you can finally live happily with no worries in the United States with your partner. That's it for now, and I hope you learned a lot from this video. We understand that you are excited to spend a life together with your partner. If you need help in applying for fiancé visa to bring your girlfriend or boyfriend to the United States, Enhanced Visa is here to help. Enhanced Visa has helped thousands of Filipinos successfully process their visa applications for the past 27 years. And you could just be our next successful visa holder. For inquiries, kindly contact me directly on the information or details flashed on the screen. Thank you for taking the time to watch. If you like this video, please click the like button. It will help spread this video and show it to more couples who are caught in long-distance relationships and are longing to be with each other again. Until our next video, bye!